It's time to party like it is 1999. The Purple Experience is coming to the Adler Theater, and if you are a Prince fan, well, you are in for a treat. Marshall Charloff and the Purple Experience tribute to Prince will be in Davenport. Now, Marshall Charloff is the most celebrated Prince tribute act, and he joins us today to talk about the upcoming performance. How are you doing today?
Thanks for having me, Danielle. I'm doing good.
Yes, now just like Prince, you're from Minneapolis, so how did you get started with this tribute band?
I was in a band with Prince's first cousin back 15 years ago when it was kind of all going down and Prince was taking over the world. And from that, relationships were formed. I was in a band, as I said, I was in a band with Prince, but then I was also in a band with Dr. Fink from Prince and the Revolution. And we did some work in the studio on the 94 East recordings, and then we were invited to perform at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame benefit concert. Just from that, he and I decided that maybe we should continue to work together and celebrate the GOAT, the greatest to ever do it.
Absolutely. So now you're also on recordings with Prince. Which ones?
So the 94 East recordings, that's what I was alluding to earlier, were the original recordings of Prince when he was first brought into the studio by Pepe Willie. And then I was later signed to Pepe Willie's recording company as well, and I was able to contribute to recordings that took place a decade before I was even involved. So the original historic recordings were done in the 70s, and I contributed parts in maybe mid-80s, 84, 85, something like that.
Okay, now what can people expect from this performance?
Real music, real musicianship, and honoring the greatest musician of all time. So because it's real and because nothing is pre-recorded or tracked, it's a shared live experience. So only the people in that room will experience that. It's never going to happen again exactly that way. And we're just vibing off of the audience and what they're giving back, and we all know the songs, and it's just a great vibe and energy, and it's bring some comfortable shoes. I guess that's probably the best way to put it.
Well, Prince never wore comfortable shoes, so we have to be cute over anything else.
And in the same spirit, my shoes will definitely not be comfortable.
All right,
but
we know you're going to look good.
Sometimes it's better to look good than to feel good. I think that was a Billy Crystal quote from way back in the day. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Now, you've also traveled globally performing tribute songs and even had a Las Vegas residency. What was that like?
Well, that was cool because I stayed in one spot. And like you said, used to traveling around every weekend somewhere in the world or certainly in the country. And so having people come to me into kind of my residency, it was a residency, it was cool. And I really got to hone the skill. That was my one-man show. So it was called Purple Piano. It was just myself, a piano and a vocal, in the same spirit that Prince ended his career doing the piano and the microphone. So it was intimate. I really loved performing that show. I still do that show, but no longer in Vegas.
Okay. Now, what do you like best about keeping such a music icon's music alive?
I get to play the music, night after night. I get to channel the greatness, the spirit of Prince, the master that he was, and I get to kind of be the grasshopper, going along trying to inch my way closer to what he was able to tap into, which was pure musicianship. So I get to hone in and celebrate the greatest that ever did it. So how lucky am I?
Okay, now we know that some tickets are still available. You can go to the Adler's website or to Ticketmaster.com and get some tickets. But Marshall, before we sign off, what's the one thing that you want the audience to know and or appreciate about this performance?
You're going to find out when you get there.
Okay.
I just want people to go, because I know it's easy nowadays to sit at home and watch YouTube. or TikTok or whatever. We need to keep these venues in business. We need to put butts in seats so that the next generation will have somewhere to perform. Theaters are struggling. That's just what I know from doing this every weekend around the country. So don't watch it on Facebook Live, or go get a ticket. This is the way it used to be. Put your phone down, be in the moment, be in the spirit. It's a little time capsule, and that's a gift for a couple hours of your life. So that's how I would encourage everybody.
Okay, well, you actually do resemble him a lot. It's kind of weird sitting here looking at you like this, but thank you so much. I'm really excited, and I know everyone here in the Quad Cities is looking forward to your performance. Thanks again. So once again, the Marshall Charloff and the Purple Experience tribute to Prince is Friday, October 17th at the Atlas Theater in Davenport, and you can find out more information at the Atlas Theater website or on our QuadCitiesNews.com. Stay with us, we'll be right back.